Welcome back to Scotting Movies. We're going to talk about a movie about growing up and about letting go and a few other powerful emotions. Today we're talking about a movie called Running. Sorry, I just forgot. Running on Empty is what it's called. Um, it's a movie that doesn't have any loud bangs, explosions, or anything like that. It's or really even dramatic speeches. It's quiet. But it's honest emotion that sneaks up on you and doesn't let go. Uh, it's a film that doesn't just tell a story. It feels like someone is handing you a piece of their soul, and somehow you end up seeing yourself in it. Even if you've never spent a single day on the run from the FBI, in this case. So let's talk about what the movie's about. Let's give a synopsis. It's directed by Sidney Lumet. Is it Lumet or Lumet? Someone may need to correct me in the comments. It might be Lumet, or if it's French pronounced Lumet. Written by Naomi Foner. Running on Empty is about a family constantly on the move, not for adventures, but because they're fugitives. Arthur and Annie Pope, played by Judd Hirsch and Christine Lahti, are former anti-war radicals, I believe, right after the Vietnam War, who've been hiding from the law for over a decade after bombing a napalm lab during a protest in which someone was killed. They didn't mean to kill anybody. They didn't know someone was going to be there. But their actions, or I don't think they killed him. I think they injured him. I don't think he was killed. They seriously injured him, though. Ever since they've been living under fake names in different towns, and they have two kids that they've dragged along for the ride. At the center of it all is Danny, their teenage son, played by River Phoenix, who's grown up bouncing from place to place, always looking over his shoulder. But now he's finding a passion for music, piano in particular, and he's falling in love for the first time. And now he wants his own life. He's a 17-year-old high school senior. So it's a coming of age story tucked inside a political thriller, but it never leans too hard on either. It just breathes. Um, in a movie like this, you have to rely on the performances. So let's talk about the four main performances in this movie. River Phoenix first, because his performance is something special. Uh, he's not doing Oscar bait acting. There's no shouting necessarily. There's no monologues, no big courtroom scenes. It's all in the eyes what he does, in the pauses and how he plays Danny like a kid who's so tired of running, but he still loves his parents too much to say it out loud. There's a scene where he plays the piano for a teacher who might hold the key to his future, a scholarship waiting in the wings. And you just feel the weight of everything that he's holding back, the talent that he has, the knowing that he has this passion for playing the piano and he plays it really, really well. The fear, though, of what the scholarship would mean. It would mean that he'd never see his family again because they'd have to run. Uh, and the hope of something greater. It's unreal. You're just watching a star being born in real time. Unfortunately, as many of you know, River Phoenix passed away not too long after this movie was released. I think 4 or 5 years later. He was young, 21, 22 years old, from an accidental drug overdose. You could see the talent that this actor had, River Phoenix, that he was going to be something really, really special. And unfortunately, he died way, way, way too young. Uh, that's about River Phoenix, but I mean, you can see the star that he was becoming in this movie. Christine Lahti plays his mother, Annie. She's absolutely devastating. She's trying to be strong to keep the family together, but you can see her heart breaking because she realizes that keeping Danny close to her means holding him back. Both from having a life of his own, from achieving his dreams in music. Her performance is all about the quiet ache that only parents really know when their kids start to outgrow the life that they've built. For those who have kids who've grown up and left the house, you understand that. Thankfully for me, so far, my child is 3 years old, and so I see that life being started. But it's one of those things that I can imagine, and that I think only parents understand the quiet ache of watching them grow older and not being in certain stages anymore. And that's what Christine Lahti feels here. Judd Hirsch plays Arthur Pope. He's so good here as well. His character really could have easily been something cliche, one note idealist, really, or a cold patriarch. But Judd Hirsch plays him with so much internal conflict. He believes in what he did, uh, even though he didn't mean to hurt anybody. He believes in being that rebel for that particular cause against Vietnam. But he's also terrified of what it cost. It cost a normal stability for his family, having to move around every so often so that police and FBI don't find you. He's proud of his son. He's extremely proud of his son for what he's been able to do, and he's terrified of losing him at the same time. It's a delicate balancing act, and he nails it. Lastly, not part of the family, but it's Martha Plimpton as Lorna. She's Danny's girlfriend, and basically the embodiment of everything that Danny has never had: stability, honesty, a future. Their relationship isn't just there for romance, although there's some really sweet, quiet scenes between the two that you really like. She shows him what life could be if he stepped out of his parents' shadow. Uh, they're so tender, they're so awkward. The teenage romance there, it's real teenage love, but with stakes in this case because to be with her, he would have to leave his family, uh, and but there's a real sense there that there's something more than just normal, teenage crush, uh, and she plays it so well. Sidney Lumet, I'm going to say Lumet, but if I'm wrong, forgive me. But Sidney Lumet doesn't go for flashy in this one. That's what really makes it work. You could have a lot of big grandstanding speeches and yelling at the parents and things like that. I think a lesser movie would have done that. Uh, but Naomi Foner, the screenwriter, and Sidney Lumet, the director, they know how to hit the right balance here. This whole movie has this stillness to it. There's no overbearing score, no sweeping camera moves. It's just people, rooms, conversations, and somehow it makes the moment feel even bigger or even just more real, like you're watching real life in this case. The stakes are emotional, personal. You feel every pause, every long look, every unspoken goodbye. It's the kind of film that trusts the audience to feel rather than to be told how to feel. In today's world of over explaining in movies, that's a real gift. You feel the way that the movie wants you to feel because it's so good at making you feel those emotions that the characters are feeling. Um, at its core, Running on Empty isn't about politics. It isn't about, um, you know, a fugitive story necessarily, even though that's part of it. It's about family, and it's about growing up, and it's about letting go. It's about the moment when you realize your parents aren't invincible, that the life they built, even with all its sacrifices, might not be right for you. And that growing up sometimes means choosing your own path. That can happen at a lot of points. And some people, that's teenagehood. Some people, that's adulthood. Uh, I've experienced that in some cases myself. That so some of the direction that my parents did and the sacrifices they made, uh, and the things that they've done really were for the right reason. Uh, but it necessarily isn't the right path for me, and that's okay. And that's called growing up, and it's the parents' responsibility as well to let go, to understand that your children are living their own lives, and that's both of those are really hard when you both love each other, and that's at the core of this movie, and it's really powerful to watch. And it rings true. You see something real in it. You see something that means something to you, because all of us have experienced that in some way or another. It's bittersweet, and that's what makes it beautiful. So, wrapping up Running on Empty, it's a quiet powerhouse. It doesn't yell, it whispers. If you're listening, it'll knock the wind out of you. River Phoenix delivers one of the most emotionally authentic performances of this year. Christine Lottie, Judd Hirsch are phenomenal. Martha Plimpton is excellent. Sidney Lumet proves once again that he doesn't need spectacle to make something unforgettable. This is the kind of film that stays with you long after the credits roll. It is an excellent film, and it's a film that you probably haven't heard of, but I'm giving it one of the best grades I've given. This is an A+ movie. Uh, that may surprise some people because you haven't heard of it, but this is. It is one of the best films of the year, and it is worth watching for anyone who's been a child of parents that realize that maybe your parents are not heading in the same direction that you want to head into, even though your direction is good as well. Or if you're a parent and you're watching your child go through those same motions, separating a little bit and starting to live their own life. It's bittersweet. It's really important to watch. So I encourage all of you to see this movie. What about you? Have you seen this movie yet? I doubt many of you have, just because of how small and independent this film was. I encourage you to try to find it and watch this movie. Let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know what experiences you have with some of the topics I've talked about here. Learning to let go as a parent, or learning to live your own life as a child, or I mean, as you after you grow up, obviously, uh, separating from a legacy maybe sometimes. Let me know what you think, and like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you next time. Thanks, everyone.